Back in the olden days, 486 BCE, King X, Xerxes, held a beauty contest because he wanted a new queen. His old queen Vashti refused to do any more PR. She was like, I have prenup and big day on the ring. Why need go on date? It is disrespectable to be seen in public with this fat orange president who thinks he is king. Actually, he's little pee-pee. King X was big mad, salty, because no woman would be seen in public with him. So he posts up on Twitter, beauty contest, need new queen, ASAP. Orphan girl Esther sees this. She's like, I want to be queen. And God asks her, Orphan girl Esther, if you were queen, how would it make you feel? She's like, not how I feel now, poor, Jewish, oppressed. I may not be ready, but I'm willing to feel rich, pampered, and free. God asks her, do you believe you deserve to be queen? She answers, well, if I got like 12 months of beauty treatment, some laser, microneedling, chemical peel, lipo, a Brazilian blowout, Korean glass skin injections, yeah. And God asks her, what would your soul be learning by becoming queen? And Esther answers, it's to be a leader? A leader? And God says, write this in your journal, girl, and recite it to yourself every morning when you look in the bathroom mirror. If I feel rich, pampered, and free, and believe I deserve 12 months of a glow-up, cosmetic procedures, and my soul is learning how to be a leader, I can be crowned the new queen. So Esther does this and passes the first round of auditions for the beauty contest, which wins her, in the Bible, 12 months of beauty treatments. Dun dun. Now all the contestants in the beauty contest are drop dead gorgeous, but only Esther is a baddie. She's leadership material. Why? Because she grew up an orphan and she had no one to look up to except herself. So orphan Esther gets crowned queen, and Esther prays to God. She says, I did it. I'm queen. I'm an icon. I'm a legend, and I am the moment. 5 years later, one of the chief advisors to King X, last name Hammond, first name Steve, says, this DEI crap, diversity, inclusion, and belonging, let's kill all the woke people. So King X signs an executive order that says the most progressive minority group, aka the Jews, need to die and they're going to be killed. At this point, Esther is queen, but she has no legal rights or authority or power. She's basically a trophy wife. And God says to her, think bigger, think better. Esther is all alone. There's no one to help her. She's an orphan. Her only family are the Jewish people, and they can't do anything. They're all on welfare, waiting to die. Here she is again, in the same position as she was before she became queen. Poor, Jewish, and oppressed. And she may be queen, but she don't feel like queen. When you're so stressed out and you have no options, you're stuck. The only way to dig yourself out of a hole is to think bigger, think better. There's a rule in the royal palace. You can't just go up to King X and chit-chat with him. If he doesn't point his golden scepter at you, giving you permission to speak, you will be put to death. So Esther's uncle, Mordecai, uses this VPN, a virtual private network, to text her a message on an encrypted app. And he says, if you want to remain silent, you and your people will perish. Who knows why you won that beauty contest? Perhaps it was for such a time as this. I want you to think right now of your life situation. The reason why you are in this situation is for such a time as this. to think bigger and to think better. When you're safe, you can think small. When you're in danger, you have to think bigger and think better. Esther has to get herself out of this situation. When Haman goes low by making King X order the execution of all the Jews, Esther does not Obama Michelle it. She doesn't go high. She goes even lower. Rich Nepo baby cisgender men have been using their privilege to bend the king's ear for centuries to enslave her people. Why can't she do the same? Why can't she use her privilege to bend the king's ear? Why does she have to be humble and patient and polite just because she's a woman of color? Where has that gotten her? She pushes aside the chief advisor, grabs a padded bra, and pops out the girls. You want to intimidate me? Talk to the titties. King X wasn't going to point the golden scepter at Esther, but now he is. He points the golden scepter at her cleavage and says, whatever you want, babe. And she says to him, I and my people have been sold to be destroyed, killed, and annihilated. Listen to the song here in my heart. Listen to the sound deep within. The time has come for my dreams to be heard. Listen, I'm alone at a crossroads. I'm more than what you mean. I'm queen. And the Bible says, the tables turned. King X orders reparations for the Jews, giving them money, power, and weapons, and jobs. And when Esther thinks big and thinks better, she changes her destiny from orphan to queen and changes her people's destiny from silent to seen. Please write this in your journal. Think bigger, think better. And every morning when you look in the bathroom mirror, look yourself in the eye and go, think bigger. Think better. You walk into work. Think bigger. Think better. You ride on your bike. Think bigger. Think better. You're grocery shopping. Think bigger. Think better. You're going to sleep. Think bigger. Think better. You're going to get on the phone. Think bigger. Think better. Think bigger. Think better. Think bigger. Think better. All day long. Think bigger. Think better. Because you can change your destiny. It's in the Bible. And remember, 12 months of cosmetic treatments.